So exciting news! Charlie Cox might be very well be back as Daredevil for Spider-Man 3, along with absolutely everybody else imaginable. So, um, I don't know if there's any real credibility to this. All it really says is this has been confirmed, and you've got a leaker or scooper, Murphy's Multiverse, who has proven to be right in the past. We thought a lot of these things were pretty far-fetched. Tobey Maguire, Kirsten Dunst, Andrew Garfield, all these other things. Alfred Molini, who was actually confirmed by credible, very, very credible sources there just the other day. And, you know, when it comes down to it, the most far-fetched would be that Jamie Foxx would actually return as Electro. And that's actually a real deal. So this isn't a stretch since the rights have reverted back. I've been campaigning with videos. I don't get much traction though, but there has been this thing campaigning to save Daredevil, to bring Daredevil back. Charlie Cox's version of Daredevil back now that their rights have reverted back to Marvel Studios. So this could very well be possible. It doesn't really say much. It doesn't say what role he play or anything like that, really. I mean, you would expect that he since Spider-Man's in trouble in the third one, his identity's been outed, he's on the run, he needs a lawyer, which Charlie Cox would be. It'd either be that or She-Hulk, but one of these guys are going to be a lawyer in this film, so if Charlie Cox shows up, I expect him to only be a lawyer. On the other hand, it would be incredible, awesome and amazing if him and Tobey Maguire were to get an on-screen scene together, dressed up in their costumes. That'd be the ultimate prize for me. That's just amazing. I'd like to see them take on Kingpin, but who knows what's going to happen. Disney's Investors Day is coming up, and I expect there to be a lot of announcements, a lot of confirmations in regards to maybe Spider-Man 3, what's going to happen with Black Widow. It's obviously going to be dropped on VOD. I expect that they need her to come out because you've got your Hawkeye show and you've got your Falcon and the Winter Soldier that's plus the feature that what do you call her from Black Widow, and they pushed back that stuff just because Black Widow hasn't come out yet. So obviously there's something important and pivotal that we've got to know from Black Widow, or at least I guess we got to be introduced to the character and all that first before we can see her in these Disney Plus shows. But I expect a lot of things to happen on Disney Investor Day. I expect there to be a lot of news in regards to the MCU, Spider-Verse, Spider-Man 3, everything they're doing there. So it won't take long for us to learn the truth about this situation. I wouldn't expect. Whether or not this is true, like I said, this source has proven to be credible before, but we'll have to wait and see. Sometimes scoopers get it wrong. Sometimes scoopers nail it. And you know, with everything that's happened, I'm more leaning towards the direction that, yeah, this is true, because everything else turned out to be true, and all that other stuff was absolutely crazy. Crazier than Charlie Cox showing up. It's all crazier than Charlie Cox showing up, in my opinion. So, let me know your thoughts and opinions, though. This would be absolutely awesome. What would it lead to? Who knows? I'd expect Daredevil to be revived for a show. That'd be amazing. But let me know your thoughts and opinions. What you want to see out of this. What you want to see Daredevil do if he is in the MCU movie. Hopefully we could get Kingpin too. If anything, for a brief cameo. But this film's already so overstuffed. It's kind of hard to believe Charlie Cox would fit anywhere in there with all the other big elements and characters and stuff going on. But we'll have to wait and see. This poor, unfortunate Tom Holland seems like he's never going to get his own. They take the training wheels off already. But all this stuff has me really excited. So your thoughts, your opinions, all that. Like, subscribe, comment. Appreciate everything, all the little interactions and all that as I'm competing against the tyrant that is YouTube. There's suppression and just everybody else that pumps out videos constantly has a regular audience that returns and doesn't look for new channels or any of that. So I appreciate any and all interaction. Stay awesome. Rock on.